YouTube, what's YouTube? It's your boy C Daddy. Today we're gonna be reacting to the NBA 2K26 raw footage, gameplay, breakdown, whatever, bro, whatever. We're about to react to it. We're about to see what it's looking like, see what it's talking about. And by people that want the media day, I don't know if they're trying to get another invite for next year or what. I don't know if they're trying to secure tickets for next year or what early. I don't know if they're trying to get a logo or what, but niggas, I don't know if niggas is shaking ass. I don't know if niggas got paid off. But people were saying the game was good that was there. It said it's looking good, speed's good. All I know, it's not finna affect how I play. I'm still finna be a dog regardless. Still finna be the best lockdown in the world regardless. Actually, we're watching Joe Knows here. And we already know what I did to Joe Knows when I met up with him with randoms. Even though his team did win. Don't get it wrong, his team, but he was boxed. He was running guard every play. He was boxed, but hey, I was in there with random, so. He had his full squad, but we was hooping, bro. I'm him on 2K. That's basically what I'm saying, nigga. I'm him on 2K. Don't get it twisted, nigga. My first 1,000 view video was 2K. I've been playing 2K, nigga. 2K08 probably. 2K8, 2K9, 2K9. I can remember. That's why I just said 2K8. But 2K9 I can vividly remember playing for sure, bro. But 2K9 I played hella. So I'm ready for this, bro. If it's like you saying 2K, I'm not getting off. I'm not getting off of 2K. I'm gonna be playing 2K until my team has to play in IRL. Fuck, we're gonna be streaming on C Daddy YT, man. Let's go ahead and get into it.
And we're jumping straight into it. Y'all asked for raw, unedited NBA 2K26 gameplay.
Look at LeBron.
Exactly that here for y'all. I'm actually still in the hotel room. I was
that
just at
Caitlin Clark
for 12 hours in the builder and getting some gameplay for y'all.
Oh, this is my
team. As soon as I got back to the hotel room, we're already editing and, you know, getting on the mic to talk to y'all about it. So drop a like on the video for me. I really appreciate it. Let's try to get this video to 10,000 likes and let's talk.
This
about
would be
it,
my
right?
squad if they didn't have Jokic here.
I'm in the white. I'm in the white jerseys. My team's white. Swag's in a black jersey. Swag is my pro-am team, and I play park with him for the last, I don't even know, 5-6 years. You know, me and Swag go way back. So we decided to match up in the MyTeam triple threat. So it's 3-on-3. We pulled up some MyTeam cards. Luckily, I was lucky enough to pull LeBron James. So we got some LBJ gameplay here for you for my first time on 2K26. And listen. A few things to notice about this gameplay. We were not able to customize our HUD, so we weren't able to turn off our shot meters. We were not able to change our shot feedback.
What?
We were not able to customize any of that stuff. Okay, so
2K, well, I know it's media day, but damn, niggas can't turn off their meters.
Gonna kind of hinder the gameplay a little bit, and also it's literally our first couple minutes playing NBA 2K26, so there's gonna be some rough moments, but y'all wanted it unedited, and I understand why, because y'all want to see the game speed, y'all want to see how it flows, y'all want to see this, that, and the third, so completely understand. All right, now I also want to mention these are you know, the MyTeam cards for these NBA and WNBA players, so they have their own animations, and as y'all know, they're not optimized animations. Like when we make our My players, we find,
to me this shit looks ass, but I don't know if it's just my team. Realistically, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not want to sit here and watch a my team game. I thought this was park, but I got I mean technically it is park, but it's not park. I got lucky clickbaited, but we're gonna watch this. This is what I did want to watch the gameplay breakdown. Let's see what he's talking about, bro. Nigga, I'm not finna watch a my team game with Jokic and Caitlin Clark. Like, come on, bro. I need to see niggas dribbling with fucking Curry and Kyrie. Yo, what the fuck? Yes, sir.
Annual gameplay breakdown.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be going over everything gameplay related inside this video when it comes to
my lord, he great.
We'll be
4%, and that's Lou Dort. Hold on.
Gameplay related.
I mean, that is KD. I mean, yeah, he's jumping from behind the free throw. He's okay.
Yeah,
that's 4%.
Video when it comes to NBA 2K.
It's just the angles, but that's 4%.
6. We'll be talking about the no RNG pure green window shooting
12%.
from both 3-point.
12%.
No RNG.
He got his ankles, bro.
Pure
I guess, but bro, I guess
from both 3-point
and
mid-range.
Guess.
We're gonna be talking about the new custom
that shit better not
layups
happen
and
to
how
me.
consistent we think those mid-range. We're gonna be talking about the new custom.
Why is Rui taking that angle and not stepping in front of Kyrie.
Layups and how consistent we think those are going to be. The new dunk meter. We're able to see the green window again, but is it any good? We're going to be talking about dribbling. Can tall build speed boost again? Of course, we've got to cover on-ball defense for all you.
Bro, good lord. Let's talk about it then. Bug. Let's talk.
First, all the play now clips in this video are on Hall of Fame difficulty. We're going to start off with some dribbling in the Learn 2K core. I don't know what the difficulty was on in there because whites were going in, but the play now clips are all on Hall of Fame.
All I want to see is Hall of Fame.
Let's start this off with dribbling. A lot of questions to be answered here. A lot of clips here for you to enjoy. Let's talk about it. First thing to remember, these are NBA players. They do not have optimized SIGs. You cannot change their SIGs. They have whatever they have. Durant SIGs, De'Aaron Fox says De'Aaron Fox SIGs, etc. But the gameplay you're going to see tomorrow, I can't really speak on it, but it's with the My players, and in the test builder, you could change your SIGs, and it is a night and day difference from how the NBA players move to how you can move when you're able to change your SIGs. But this will give you at least a general idea of how it looks and, you know, how people are bursting.
Yeah, no matter what the dribbling is, bro, I'm boxing that shit. Like, I don't know what it, I don't know, bro. I really don't know, but I'm boxing that shit. I'm going to figure it out. Day one, I'm boxing shit.
A lot of people from my channel are going to be like, bro.
Yeah, I'm starting off with a lockdown. Fuck.
Big builds bursting again, and yes, you can speed boost on big builds. It's a night and day difference between 2K25 and 2K26. And people might say, oh, what about the small guards? And yes, the small guards can fly. They can really change stuff together.
Damn. Oh my lord, people finna be spamming Curry slide with a screen. Oh my gosh. That's bad, bro. I used to hate guarding that shit. I used to love doing this though, but I used to hate guarding it. Oh my lord, that shit looks crazy. That's way different from 2K25. You see how, bro, he's spamming the shit out that Curry slide, nigga.
And yes, the small guards can fly. They can really change stuff together. People are definitely going to find some glitchy stuff. You see, you could spam behind the backs. You can.
Oh. Bro, hopefully y'all let me sit on. Hopefully y'all let me play that side and right where he Curry slide if I reach, or he just dribbles into my fucking arm or leg, because I'm a human at the end of the day, Ronnie. Mike Wang, I'm a fucking human, so the ball shouldn't just be able to dribble through my legs. Hopefully if I'm playing defense and I'm a human being, I should get a steal if they spamming this shit, bro. Because I'm already having to worry about that fucking legend brick wall.
Spam escapes. There's some really, really good launchy behind the backs now, and you can start to combo those with like explosive behind the backs and momentum behind the backs. And you see, I mean, that's 6'11" Kevin Durant changing directions.
Yeah, I gotta have 99 perimeter, bro. It's no, I'm not even
now,
gonna think.
I do want to mention, there's only so many hours in the day at Community Day that you can't really like fully focus on everything. And my boy Young Dirk was really focused on dribbling, so he sent me all these clips
lord,
in
dang.
2K. So
oh my lord, dang.
Was really focused on dribbling, so he said,
oh my, bro, niggas is about to be spamming shit, bro. I'm guarding that shit. I'm just gonna be standing there looking at you when you're doing that, by the way. But it's finna be fucking niggas up. It's gonna be fucking niggas up with the screens. It's really, I'm thinking about it with screens, bro, because that's really what it is. I'm thinking about all this, seeing all this shit, but with a fucking 7'3" beast, big black African setting the screen on you. That's what I'm thinking of it from.
All these clips.
Who's gonna be tough?
2K, so I'm gonna leave the link to his dribble tutorial down below if you want to see more about dribbling after you finish this video. But shout out to Young Dirk for hooking me up with the clips. I did get some dribble clips, but like I wasn't gonna spend a few hours on it when I knew other people were doing it. I wanted to focus on other areas of the game so we could get as much information as possible. But what's really nice to see is all these different NBA players have different dribble styles. You know, like Curry has his, Fox has his, Kevin Durant has his, Jimmy Butler has his, etc. Right. And they can
Jimmy
all
Butler not
speed
even
boost.
moving like
And that's just a breath of fresh air, because I feel like in past 2Ks it was like only 1 or 2 dribble styles could really burst cleanly. So it was like you were forced to use them. Now there's probably going to end up being like a couple that are better than all the other ones, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like before, it was like no matter what, if you weren't using Darius Garland last year, you had a hitch run out or just you had a no burst run out of dribble moves. It looks like there's multiple dribble styles now that can burst. And again, this isn't even with optimal sig.
I might get the mid range back in my bag. I've been just 3 hunting. I might get the mid range in my bag this year.
But with the dribble style, this is just what the NBA players have on. So just wait till tomorrow when y'all can see how the My players are moving. Now, I'm definitely interested in your thoughts on the dribbling from what you've seen here. So get your comments in down below and let's start the discussion. That is the Scottie Pippen behind the back that Mike was talking about. You know, they
I ain't gonna not like Pippen.
Kind of behind the back dribble moves into the game. And that's Scottie definitely launches you forward. There's also...
I got hella bras. I ain't gonna not like Pippen. But I would get that, but this is like... I'd rather get the Curry slide because Curry slide, I'm looking for threes. If I'm like a slasher, I'm getting a Scottie for sure.
I think the Kobe White one felt pretty good. I was experimenting with it. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably want my
I never make a
dribbling,
slasher.
so here it is. I spent a fraction of the time dribbling as other creators. Like Dirk and Koza and other creators, they spent majority of the day dribbling. I spent probably 20, 30 minutes, tried it out, and then went to go get other information. But here's what I felt. It felt much more explosive than last year. It felt much more dynamic and like you had more burst,
oh my
you had more
Kyrie
with the ball in your hands. It felt like you could chain things together much more
oh my
quickly.
Lord, Kyrie is
And
nasty.
most importantly for me personally, it just felt more fun. Now I understand the bar from 2K25 was set extremely low, so to say it was...
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, the dribbling is looking crazy. Shot contest shooting, yeah, it's what I need to see. It's what I need to see. Let me grab my water bottle.
Stuff, but that's enough about dribbling. Let's move on to some other gameplay aspects. All right, let's talk about shooting and shot contest. Got a bunch of clips here. Some are going to be open, some contested, some green, some miss. Want y'all to just take a look at it, and I'm gonna just let it play, and you guys can kind of start to assess, you know, how the shooting looks, how the contest system looks, and get your thoughts down below in the comments. I will say a few things. I know people are gonna ask about RNG and the pure green window, and how did it feel, and blah blah blah. Obviously, it's just a few, you know, hours that I was playing the game style, so I had to get, you know, my builder stuff done and all that. But the green window definitely felt more precise.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like having the scoreboard at the bottom left, bro. First of all, nigga, that's why I like to stream, and I like being at the bottom left. They got that shit all in the bottom left, so I gotta move. But that's just a me problem. But bro, what happened to the little square box at the bottom right? That shit take up no space. I got this long ass line at the bottom of my screen. Bro, go back to that little box square. Like, bro, come on, bro. Y'all doing too much, my nigga. Go back to the square box at the bottom right and let's get the going. Get the hooping, nigga.
Precise. Like when you got it right, it was green. But when you got it wrong, it was earlier, it was late. Like you were like...
Let me change my scoreboard, dead ass.
Like if you were slightly off, it was doinking. So when I talked to Mike in that interview I did with him, he explained it, if he could compare it to anything, was like a more skill-based 2K24 shooting system. And I could kind of see where he's coming from, just because of, you know, yes, you have the pure green window, but it is, you got to be more precise than you were on 24. And I did feel that. Now, obviously, it's just a few hours. We'll see how it plays out when the game actually drops. But another thing that was noticeable was player height really matters still on the shooting. You know, taller builds definitely shoot over people and, you know, get contested less than the shorter builds.
I got to go 6'6" on my lock again, bro. I got to be in that sweet spot because, yeah, I can't go for that.
And Kevin Durant was an absolute god because of that. I mean, KD was insane on this. All right, we're going to switch gears over to mid-range a little bit here. And I'll be honest with you, the mid-range felt really, really good. Tested it with KD, Shea. I think there's maybe like a Curry clip, a Luka clip. Like definitely shot a few middies here and there, but was definitely using it a lot with Kevin Durant, just trying to see how the contest system was registering. I had somebody using Shea on the other team, and then I was using KD, and we basically tested mid-ranges for like good 10-15 minutes straight. They feel really, really good. I know they were good on 25. They feel really good on 26. And again, the height thing, I know I'm harping on it a lot, but like you start to see how people are, you know, you saw in the dribbling in the beginning of this video, right? Like people are able to move now on the bigger players, and that wasn't even my players. Like I said, that was NBA players, and you were still bursting and doing all that. Then you combine it with the fact that you're really like shooting over people in terms of that advantage. Like you might actually see a back and forth this year of small guards and big guards both being viable again. I think overall for the game, that would be beautiful. A little bit more build diversity, a little bit more play style diversity.
How did he just pull up like that, bro? I feel like every time I try to do some shit like that, like every now and then they give me that, but they'll fucking just Give me a dunk or a layup.
About shot contests is they definitely felt stronger than 2K25.
Oh, look at Luka. Let me see what Luka can do.
You were kind of praying for a contest. Like 90% of stuff just registered open. It didn't feel like that on this game. It definitely felt stronger, but not stronger to the point where ghost contests were happening like in past 2Ks. If a dude had his hand down, especially against a guy like Durant who's so tall, but even other players that we tested like Shea and stuff, it would say open if their hand was down. So if they reached and you shot it, it said open. If they jump, but they were, you know, super late getting out to you, it would still say open. If you created enough space, like on that fade over Chet right there, it says open. But then if they, you know, if they're under you and they get a hand near your face or near where the ball was, or they jump in time to get there before you release the ball, they'd register some type of contest. Now let's talk about rhythm shooting, the new rhythm shooting system, right? Apparently you only have to green the tempo, and
I'm not going to miss.
And that is confirmed because you're about to see a couple clips of it, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna be honest. You know, apparently if you don't green the
I'm not going to miss
timing, it makes it harder to green the tempo. But as long as you just green the tempo, it still goes in. And I'll be honest, without the meter, it's kind of like, man, he's making whites is kind of what I feel like, you know, even though I understand the system is different. But when you turn the meter on and see it visually,
nigga, all I do is tempo.
I mean, I'll be honest. It hurts my soul. I'm like, bro, this dude is making a 3/4 bar shot, but I understand the logic is different now, but I think we're all like ingrained in the 2K25 rhythm shooting system. Let me know your comments.
That's going to piss me off when it happened against me.
Talk quick about perimeter defense bumps. You see right here, Lou Dort cuts off Kevin Durant coming up the court, and they get a physical body up, cut off, like bump animation. If someone's moving, if a dribbler is moving, and you cut them off, you will get a bump, physical body up bump. The big difference I noticed was on 2K25, if someone was standstill dribbling at the top of the key, you could just like press against them.
Oh yeah, Luka, step back, Luke.
Now I'm not gonna say it's impossible to interrupt someone's standstill dribble sequence because obviously I just tested it.
I cannot believe we really got Luka, bro.
I had, but it definitely felt night and day difference to 25. 25 felt like if someone's dribbling, you know, on the perimeter, standstill, you could just basically run up to them, smash into them, and interrupt their whole dribble combo, and it would put their player in like a bump animation. Interrupt that dribble sequence. Now, I'm not going to say it's impossible to interrupt someone's standstill dribble sequence because obviously I just tested it in the limited amount of time that I had, but it definitely felt night and day difference to 25. 25 felt like if someone's dribbling, you know...
Hopefully this not only just successful time because, bro, so many times last year, niggas go through your body. Niggas go through your body. The ball go through your body. They just keep dribbling.
On the perimeter, standstill, you could just basically run up to them, smash into them, and interrupt their whole dribble combo. And put their player in like a bump animation.
Give me that. What are you doing dribbling into my leg?
Until they started moving. Once they started to try to burst past you left or right or try to drive to the basket or whatever, then if you were running with them, then there would be some type of body up collision. But we'll have to see, you know, how that plays out throughout the year. But it definitely was a noticeable difference in my opinion. Last quick thing for perimeter defense bumps, off the little push cross here into the defender's leg, lose the ball. I know a lot of people are like anti-push cross, anti-De'Aaron Fox crossover. Well, position yourself correctly, you could be knocking that ball free without even having to reach. All right, let's talk about layups.
That shit can be in the game. I'm boxing that.
And slow-mo Euros and all this new layup stuff they're adding, so let's talk about it. Layups definitely felt much improved from 2K25, but that's not saying much. Layups were pretty awful in 2K25. Size matters. You saw that one right there with Giannis. You're going to see some with Trey, Luka. Size matters in terms of getting contested. It felt like the bigger players definitely could go up with more 50-50 takes, and the green window would stay a bit bigger than the smaller players. But overall, whether it was Trey, Luka, De'Aaron Fox, Giannis, whoever it was, being able to see the green window, I know it was an old feature. Like we had it in 2K24, then they got rid of it, they brought it back. I'm not hyping it up like, whoa, like this is, but it's just nice to be able to see it, not only to help you know when to release the timing of the layup, but also so you know what's a good take and a bad take and help you understand what you can and can't go up with. Now let's talk about driving dunks. All right, dunk meter.
I don't know.
You know,
I don't care.
I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about this, so let's talk about
interior defense. Let's see what his interior defense talking about, bro. Interior defense can make or break the game.
It's standing dunks. There's definitely some crazy interior defense animations. Like, look at this one by Rudy. My God. I mean, to be fair, it's Rudy and Wemby. They have great interior defense stats. But you could definitely get some crazy stops. Now, wide open standing meter dunks, you see how big the green window is. And then even like standing meter dunks against smaller defenders, like Wemby just, you know, going up over smaller defenders. See the size of the green window. It kind of feels like it's like you could get crazy stops, but you could also get crazy dunks. It's kind of, I'm not really sure. Like, we'll have to see how it plays out, but they both definitely felt viable. Like, if you timed when you were going to jump to get the stop, it's like you'd get a crazy ante. But you could also, if you went up with the standing dunk and they weren't entirely properly positioned, you would just boom it on them. Also, a little detail I noticed right here was as Joel was backing down Wemby, look at when Wemby jumped, his hand was behind, like Joel pinned him so deep in the dead zone that when he jumped, his hand hit the back of the backboard and it registered open. I feel like in past games, sometimes if you did that, it would still register a contest just because it was like, it thought you were supposed to be there, but you weren't actually there because you got stuck on the hoop. I don't know, just something like a small little detail I noticed. But you see the size of these standing dunk meters, you could definitely go crazy with the standing dunks, but then you also saw some of the paint stop animations I was getting. Is like you could definitely go crazy with the interior stops as well. Like here's one from Wemby.
All right, so sounds about balance to me, bro. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about that down below. I'm worth 50,000, bro. I don't know, bro. Hopefully the game is good, bro. I don't know what 50,000 man I'm out just